said. McClintock is now live. Streaming Diablo 4, long-distance Stab-athon Runner co-op with LERZY / Discord, social.
Coldest bug.
Said. I was sweatin'. McClintock. Said. AI.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Easy first.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. So easy.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Ali isn't even here.
Fun Kenny.
Said. First.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Duncan and Kang.
Coldest bug.
Said. Colds 14 Fred. Colds 14 Fred.
Fun Kenny.
Said. Durkerky.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Second Dundanduanduadnudn.
Fun Kenny.
Said. At Direct's pretty alright. McClintock. Said. Ali.
Fun Kenny.
Said. SMH my head. McClintock. Said. Directs. McClintock. Said. Kenny.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. LOL TDS nailing these names.
Fun Kenny.
Said. Mac.
Coldest bug.
Said. Mac Funcan 1 cool.
Coldest bug.
Said. Derek Directs 16 GGV2.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Allison Miss Allshead.
Coldest bug.
Said. I would say hi to Kenny, but it's not like we aren't texting McClin. One laugh one.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. When aren't you guys connected?
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. I bet y'all even have text chats open when you're asleep.
Coldest bug.
Said. LMAO.
Fun Kenny.
Said. At coldest bug LOL, and or the one who gets mad at me when I don't say hi even though we are in the middle of texting.
Coldest bug.
Said. I mean, we're not wrong at Dirk's pretty alright.
Funkenny.
Said. At Direct's pretty alright, we usually sleep on call.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. LOL, so cute.
Coldest bug.
Said. Lamiao.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Put those eyebrows away, ma'am.
Coldest bug.
Said. But.
Coldest bug.
Said. Lami bye.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. Speaking of butts. McClintock. Said. Here we go.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said. I was introduced to Markiplier's TikToks today.
Coldest bug.
Said. OMG.
Direct's pretty alright.
Said.
Here we go. Happy Friday. What's up? What's up, everyone? How you doing? Congrats, Allie. First, once again, you're the first queen. You're the new first queen. It used to be Audie. But Audie stepped down to make room for new blood. Allie redeems twerk. Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's bad. Durex. Canny, welcome guys. Good to see ya. Thanks for keeping TTS company while I prepared. I've been following along the chat, sort of. Happy Friday. Yeah. How's your week, everyone? How was your week? How was your Friday? I was introduced to Markiplier's TikToks today. Do tell, Derek. What'd you see there? You seen that? I'm jealous, bro. That man can good. Mac, we're talking round bums. Cook. That man can cook. Oh, really? Can we see yours real quick, Mac? See my what? If anyone's first queen, it's me. Hello, Father Matt. Hey, hello, Lazy. Welcome. We almost gonna be ready to play. Yeah. In Durex. I'm never first in Durex. Isn't that a kind of bread? Yes, it is. You tell us. I already spoiled it. Logos having a CISO emote. Oh, is that one of it looks like one of Ghost's emotes, right? Ghost having a CISO. Yeah, that you just said it. Damn. Yeah, Clinic 12's CISO. I don't know if that's how you say it. Well. Here we are. Man, it's been a long week. I am very glad for this Friday. I'm gonna do what I can to savor this weekend because it's been a long week, and next week is just it's just one of those, you're just not sure, right? You're just not sure things are gonna turn out, but that is life. We take on those challenges, do we not? Sorry, I'm gonna untangle some of my cables here. Okay. Bob Bear, yes. Robert Bear. Yo, before we get into things too far along, Allybug, I think we should go for the Doctor Who screenplay, and I will post in the Discord this weekend. I'll make an announcement in the temporary channel that I set up for the smut reading, and then I'll do a closed DM in Discord with you and the rest of the volunteers, just to organize some stuff. We're gonna have to split up into maybe 2 different streams, just because there's a lack of characters in each of the stories, as you've already mentioned many times already, Allybug. But I want to get something organized so that we can get this smut reading done, sometime in June. And with how time just goes so quickly now, I just don't want to forget and procrastinate, Did you read it all? I didn't read it all. I haven't finished reading it yet. I've kind of been jumping through. I've gotten to the spicy part of the Dark 2 screenplay, but I haven't quite finished like the last third. It does sound like I have like attention deficit or something, but in a way I do, because I'm always like jumping all over the place. I'm just sort of like grabbing micro minutes here and there to read this stuff. But I don't want you to keep scouring the internet far and wide. I think you search long enough, and the way I see it is, as long as we're having fun and it's like a decent success when we do this smut reading, we can do more in the future. So it's not a one and done sort of thing. But if it is, then it is. It wasn't meant to be. But if it is half decent and people are enjoying it, then we can always do more. And so it's not like this is our only one shot to get it done, right? So I wouldn't sweat it. I'm gonna stop sweating it myself. So it's like, okay, let's pull the trigger and let's get this going, because like perfection is the enemy of good, as they say, right? We're just looking to get something done, make it good, make it fun, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Honestly, those are samples, but it's nice you picked it. Yeah. I think, I really don't know. I don't have a lot of points of comparison. So to me, it's like, yeah, this is dirty. This is dirty as fuck, man. It's gonna get people nice and damp, I think. It's also gonna be, I think it's gonna be fun reading it too. The titillation aspect aside, I think it's just gonna be fun reading this stuff on air. I totally didn't procrastinate at all. Are we doing cams for this reading? Because I want to see all y'all's face when we read this spice. I'm gonna have to. That's a good question, Derek. Because I'm gonna have to set up some multicam stuff. Like, yeah, I know you have done it before. And Ghost has done it, of course. I don't think there's anything Ghost hasn't done. That's doable on a stream. So yeah, let me look into that. I think that would be the best if we could see everyone's faces. Please, I want to look at you on your eyeballs when I tell you how deep things go. I think the only one who doesn't do face cam is LERZY. Possibly, yeah. We want to make it an optional thing too. And for myself, I am reserving the right to be like the narrator for this reading. So I get to sort of look into all y'all's eyes when you guys are talking dirty to each other. I believe Allie is the only girl in the group. So it would be really fun. Since the script does have male and female speaking parts, it'd be funny if we used to get 2 guys. One guy has to play a girl or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. One guy plays the girl speaking role and tries to do a feminine, like, affect a feminine voice as they read. That's always a crowd pleaser. Yes, random people are coming into my stream expecting Diablo 4, and they're like, what the fuck is going on here? He's the only exception. How do you bring out the PC and a webcam? Sweet. Water park in people's pants. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sick. I don't have pin privileges. This is pin worthy. Wait, guys. Y'all know I'm not reading, right? Oh, Allie, you removing yourself from doing any reading? Because you are the curator. Is that right? Is that why? I'll do face cam. Hey, Funcanny. Fearless Funcanny. Ready to do face cam while talking dirty to somebody on my stream. Props. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Duncan. I'll draw a PNG tube character for Allie. Oh, that'd be sweet. Derek, not asking you to do anything, but if you did that, that'd be dope. Just put a picture of a gremlin for my face, Mac. Yeah, I can find a picture of a gremlin. My best approximation. Lol, lazy. I'll be male or female. Hey, Lazy's ready. Lazy's ready to apply his method acting technique to whatever the role. Bring it on, right? I'll play. Everyone wants to play girl now. Everyone's really. All the guys are willing to stretch their acting chops. Mac, you're adorable. Thinking I'm gonna read on stream. I'll be stuttering. Oh, Allybug, you've got like silky smooth delivery. In fact, I've been depriving myself of your streams lately. I always miss them. So it's my loss. But come on now. I thought you were just stepping aside, you know, to make room for other people. I thought you were being generous. You're more sort of self-conscious about it. With my deepest, darkest baritone, you're gonna play the girl role with your deep dark baritone. If Dirk is the girl, then I need to be his love interest. You know, we might have to draw straws because there's a narrator and just 2 speaking parts. So yeah, that's something we'll need to figure out on Discord, but let's just chit chat more about it over the weekend. I mean, we could talk about it now, obviously, but let's talk a little more seriously off stream. Deal. I wasn't aware I was supposed to. Hey, no worries. I wasn't like. That was obviously something I wanted to talk about with everyone, right? Who's gonna play the parts? Because there's only so many parts to go around this first time. I know Skinny's also interested, right? And then yeah, we're already like 2 people over. So for Allie to step aside, I say makes things easier. We don't have to worry about finding a speaking part for Allie, and there's not gonna be any sort of like hard feelings about that. So it's actually good. Dirk and I will get the fountains flowing. I'm gonna feel hella awkward, but you know what? It'll be fun. Kenny, I was on your stream when you sang the song. I forgot what song it was, but we pressured you into singing the song, and you did it. You know? That I wouldn't have done that. That takes balls of steel. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, me too. Well, Mac, I haven't streamed in a hot minute. Technology issues. Oh, shit. Well, you amongst people who stream as well. So if you ever need help, pipe up in someone's Discord or your own. Shine the bad signal, and we'll try to help. Though fair warning, I have my fair share of technical goofs, so I'm of limited usefulness. But we got guys like Gabe, who's a genius, Derek, Skinny. I'm just pushing all these guys, throwing these guys under the bus for you. These guys will help you. draw straws. Sounds like euphemism. Oh no, Derek. It's just I'm just trying to be democratic. Not that we draw straws when you go vote. It's not quite how that works. You know what I mean. Maybe I can count how many lines there are and everyone gets a certain amount of lines. Oh, we can do a swap halfway through, but then everyone's gonna hope that they're reading like the juicy parts, you know, instead of like the lead up to. Or everyone can just read the lines all together at the same time. Be complete chaos. How's that? You ever played popcorn in English class? I'm sorry, is that a euphemism? Alley Book? Never heard do tell. Yeah, exactly. Do tell. It's basically like everyone gets a certain paragraph and they read out loud. Oh, okay. Yeah. We did that in school all the time. Well, not all the time, but I remember something like that. Especially when I was like in the lower grades in elementary school. You remember sitting around, the teacher sitting on the rug. The teacher would sit on her little chair. And all the kids would sit on the floor around her, and we all have our books, and we'd take turns reading. She'd call on some kid in class to read the next passage. I distinctly remember doing that in like the first and second grade, right? Yeah. It's basically like everyone gets a, yep. Why it's called popcorn? Yeah, I never heard that term. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the one in chat cracking up. Popcorn? I don't know, Lamau. I think they wanted to make fun for us. Don't get it. They should have called it hot dog. Uh-oh, hot dog. Oh, on his stream today? Dirk. Shine the rat signal. That's my signal. I'm appropriating the rat signal for my use. The good old days. Never had that. I remember pre-reading my paragraphs so I wouldn't struggle with words. I do that too, and then I get so nervous when my paragraph was coming up. Exactly. Yeah, I remember, in first grade, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, when I was growing up as a wee little boy, wee little Mac, basically, Cantonese was my first language, technically. And then once I started learning English, I, took to English so well, or, I liked speaking English so much, that never felt like a huge struggle for me to learn sort of the basic English. And I remember in first grade when we were doing the whole popcorn reading, I remember there were some kids, in hindsight, they're like, okay, these are the kids that had maybe a learning deficit, a little slower on the uptake. And I remember there was a couple kids in class where when it was their turn to read, I'd just be like, oh God, would you hurry up and just read the 3 sentences? It was taking for, come on, just read it, hurry up. I was thinking that in my head, of course. I wasn't a mean kid or anything, but I was just come on, this is taking forever. Just read the damn lines, boy. Mac the mean kid. I was totally not a mean kid. I was the one who's picked on a lot of the time. I'm only a good reader in my head. That could be my rose-tinted glasses when I thought of myself as a good reader as a kid. Maybe I wasn't as good as I thought. But it's definitely better than a couple of those slow readers. Just compare myself to the worst students in class. Lil Mac, aw. We'll all read a hot paragraph before a stream, and whoever gets the most rockets gets that character. That's how we'll choose beforehand. How do we, where are the rockets coming from, Lazy? Mac the mean kid, I can see it. A bully. I'm not giving them the death stare and sharpie his pencil with a knife. Shh. Could you just read the lines quickly before I cut someone? Rockets? Yeah, exactly. What's with the rockets? Okay, rockets has to be a euphemism. Red rockets. Oh, you talk about throbbing, red, moist rockets? I'm more confused than before. That has to mean penis throbbing. Whoever gets the most engorged rockets wins. But when they win, we all lose. I'm not ready for this. Pulsating sausages. Undulating sausages. You guys kill me. Okay, so whoever gets a boner gets that character. I'm not verifying boners. Okay, if you tell me you got a boner, I'll take your word for it. You win. You win, bruh. No proof required. Exactly, Allybug. We don't care. That's the answer. And Derek's like, no, you have to show it. Bro code. Group chat. No way to man verification. This is like, and thus the origins of the dick pic. I mean, speak for yourself. Need to see the mountain in the pants. Oh dear. We're talking baloney ponies. Oh god, I'm cracking up. We're just barely into the stream. Oh, 20 minutes in. Okay, was a fair bit. Oh boy, I'm stressed out. People at work are stressed out. I could just go on a 30-minute rant about work right now, but that's just not cool. Maybe some other time. Maybe I'll carve out a little corner on the Discord to rant. I mean, we already have like a rant space, I think. So no, we're not. Truce, Derek. Our truce. We should at least go a week on the truce before we break it. 1 week. Drop the heat on us. Talk shop. KK fine. Yeah, I'm such a tease though. I just start talking about talk about work and I don't talk about it. I'm a tease, I know. Let's save it. Let's see how my week goes next week, and then if it doesn't get better or if it just kind of stays not so great, then yeah. Dirt McGirt time. But yeah, tonight let's talk rockets. I agree, Derek. You know, sometimes you gotta have your mods, your stream mods, rein you in, and then like help guide the conversation. It's like, no man, let's not bring things down. Let's bring things up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Diablo 4 is good, I think. So last Friday I played with Vinman and Lazy. I'm gonna play again with Lazy tonight. Thank you, Lazy, for joining in. We'll get into the game and on Discord real soon. I think you and Vinman are further along than I am now, which is hilarious. Hey, who is the streamer here? The irony. I'm the streamer and I'm the one that's like falling behind. Yeah. Let's get it. It's my honor. Hey, thank you. Mac, you tell me you haven't been practicing secretly during work hours? I wanted to today. Ooh, I was so tempted today, but yeah, my you know how shit rolls downhill. So my boss's boss dumped some new thing on him. There's some new, DEFCON 5 priority business that he wants them to take care of for him. And then my boss is like, you know what? This sucks. Can you guys help me out a bit? And, I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Trying to be a team player here. My boss is cool. We have a good relationship. So I, along with like 2 other people, or in kind of like in my group, we're just like, yeah, we got your back. So you know, extra work for all. So yeah, I didn't really find the time to pull myself away in order to just like sneak in some naughty gaming. I also went to the doctor's office with my wife. This is the first time we're meeting our new family physician, our new general practitioner. After keeping us waiting for like 6 months, we finally have a meet and greet. So I lost like, you know, an hour and a half or so out of my work day. So, you know, I had to do some catching up. So, you know, I gotta be responsible. So that's why, Derek. I'm like justifying why I didn't like goof off at work. I have my reasons, Derek. I was like trying to be a responsible adult, kinda. He's been lorping in the break room. Are you mean lurping? Well, we talk at work. Here we go. I ended up talking some work, but no, I pulled back. That was just like generic facts, right? I just pulled myself back from getting into the good stuff, so not to worry, Dirk. Lorping, larping. Oops, yes, larping. No, I don't go to the office anymore. Joke's on you. Baby stuff, you know. Baby stuff. Let's get into the game before it hits 9:30. Let me turn on the. Oh, sweet! Somebody redeemed Let's Spar. Phoenix, of course you would redeem Let's Spar. Oh, look at him. Look at Jackie Chan in his prime. Oh, what a stud. Stud. Thanks, Phoenix, and welcome. Always a pleasure to have you. You missed, I don't know, you may have been lurking before you made your entrance, but you missed the smut chat. Tonight's allotted smut chat segment. But don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. Today, I want to use anime hair so you have a break and have a good comeback. Hey, Alibug. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. I'm here for you. Look, Derek did it for you. Got you, fam. What's 1,000 channel points out of my, like, $500,000? I need those 1,000 points. Are you serious? Oh yeah, we'll refund you. I'll refund you, Durex. You don't yank my chain. Don't yank my chain. Look at you, Derek. You're a mod, Derek. Let me get Lazy on the horn. Lazy, if you're still with us here in chat, to the voice channel, please. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. So I'm LARPing in my Discord's general voice channel now. So just make yourself be known once you're in there, Lazy, please, and thank you. I'm gonna change it to World Tier 2. I'm also gonna get rid of my Doggo cam because Doggo is not here tonight. I thought he might show up, but we can turn it back on if he makes a surprise visit. He might show up, but Derek's your first ever mod, right? Or was it Skinny? I think Skinny was first. Derek was a very close second, though. Yeah. It was me, but he unmodded me because I abused power. Oh? Really? I thought I heard Lazy in Discord. Hey, Lazy.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can the chat hear Lazy?
Hey. Can you hear me? Yes.
Sup, LERZY? Give us a big hello, says Derek.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Derek says yes, sir. That's great. Fantastic.
Hello, everyone. Do I sound better than before?
You do.
Mic-wise.
You do. Less distortion. less clipping, I think. Oh.
Nice.
Did you upgrade something? Did you fiddle around with settings?
No.
No.
I was my adapter broke for the mic I use, so I was using a Bluetooth earpiece, and I think the distortion was because it was like trying to catch my voice through my hair, because I have long hair,
Oh.
thick, long Italian hair, just filled with grease and dripping with nasty garbage. No, it's not that bad. No, I think it's just the hair and the fact that it was an earpiece mic was just crapping itself out, trying to catch my voice.
Okay.
But I have a new adapter. I have to order everything because the Best Buys near me are absolute ass.
Well, Best Buys in general are, not great.
Yes, but I'm in Florida, so after the hurricane, like, nothing gets shipped here. So
okay.
They have like 80% of their aisles just empty. I don't even know what they're doing anymore.
They don't like money. They don't like selling things, I suppose.
No, they don't. They don't like helping people either. Not that I really want their help.
Customer service? What's that?
Well, I'm ready to be invited.
Just as you said it.
Mind.
I knew you were ready.
Let's keep it back.
I knew you were ready, so I was ready.
Oh my, you're all the way over there. Crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in
Story's
Act 3.
getting crazy. I'm in Act 5.
Damn.
Story is getting crazy. If you're wondering, though, if you notice, I'm only one level above.
Yes,
I have run into a new bug that is roaming the streets of Diablo. I was going to say the main town, but I don't even remember what it's called.
Diablo.
A new bug roaming around Sanctuary, just, infecting some of the players. And of course, I catch everything. My necromancer's just a walking plague. Apparently there's a new bug going around with the recent update that is randomly making missions, even though it tells you you've completed it, you've got XP, you've got renown, you're getting an item sometimes, maybe on the roll. The bug is stopping the server from recognizing that. So currently, I have run into it, and randomly, and it happens not often, but randomly, I just won't get XP, renown, or an item for any of the missions. And I will have to leave the server and come back, and it's been affecting my leveling.
Sorry.
It has not stopped me from playing the game, though, as much as I probably should, because it really lowered me.
Yeah.
But, I'm just too into the game to even care. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that care. I know it is a big problem, but, whatever.
You should, I think you should be more outraged. You should be like, this game cost me $70 of my hard-earned money, and I'm going to see my senator. I'm going to write my senator about this. I will indeed, and I'm going to start a change.org petition. But I will.
My senator would not give no fucks.
Let me first play 8 hours and reach max level, and then I will.
I also didn't spend $70 on it. I did buy the largest edition.
the big boy edition.
The thick Diablo edition.
Ali Bug saying me? Because I think you said the word bug like 6 times.
Oh.
You're describing your experience.
No, Ali. Yeah, I do believe they repaired though the fact that I couldn't see the missions you were choosing, so I was just when we originally played, just
Oh
following you.
yeah. I'm just
Um,
like, yeah. You're playing on PS5, right? Or what?
no, I'm on my PC.
Oh, you're on PC. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember now. You just can't catch a break. You were getting all the bugs. If there's a bug, you were getting it.
Oh yeah. Well, every time there's a new bug, I come across it, and then I look it up to see like what the hell's happening,
Yeah.
and it's just like Google's just like, oh, it's this rare thing, blah blah blah. Do this and it works, and I'm just like, okay. And then I do it, never works. I'm just like, I guess I have to go through this with this and just not wait, hope for an update.
Hey, is this another bug where there's 0 enemies in the open world? Where are all the enemies?
Oh, oh,
Or is
I
this
don't
just
know.
part of the story?
I think this is just this area because we're too close. Yeah.
It's so dead. Like where are all the mobs?
We should see some.
Okay. I'm getting a little worried now.
You stopped with the rituals, the names. You didn't have any fights, by the way, through the rest of this quest. Didn't mean to spoil it, but I mean, really don't have anything to expect.
Oh.
Somewhere in this paradise.
I just thought that was funny because you were like, "I'm just gonna stop here."
Temple. Trouble is, we can't
Where I believe you stopped was not
something about
quest progress.
I
I look out for that because then you have to redo everything if you didn't reach quest progress.
by the prime evils.
Yeah,
Risky.
I've learned that unless Diablo tells you
Hey,
you've made progress,
how you doing?
it just doesn't care where you last were.
We'll start there.
I have noticed, though, it recognizes dialogue you've already listened to,
It does.
but it doesn't
Yeah.
immediately
Oh, here we go.
skip
We
it.
got enemies.
But I will tell you that where I am at, things are getting crazy. And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I just read.
And I can't wait to either play with you to get to these points or watch you to these points. I'm willing, obviously, to play. But
It gets that good, eh?
I'm definitely loving it. Oh yeah. I had a friend. She was just like, "Oh, I don't want you to like replay the game, blah blah." It's like I want to see your reaction, and I'm very easily entertained by something I've already seen.
Well, that's
So.
perfect. Oh, guys keep spawning here, eh?
They shouldn't. It's just a large area of focus, I believe.
Not enough energy. Alright, Gentle Wolf, welcome. How you doing? How you doing tonight? It's 12:30 p.m. It's too late to sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's afternoon for you. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think I've met that cannibal boss you're telling me about on Discord yesterday. I don't think I've met him yet.
No, I should have asked where you were. I should have seen if you were farther than me or not. But I didn't really give too much away.
Oh, I don't think so.
Bale.
Oh, I did play this
Lord of
last night,
Destruction.
I think, on stream.
His
But I didn't.
This is where you
continue on.
got.
Yeah, I didn't continue on, so I didn't
Never
save
once has he
anything.
tired of conflict. Speak his true name. Tor Belos.
Tor Balos. And then yeah, I kind of fake
alright?
dying.
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
2 more shrines to go. Diablo.
Stay strong. And we were just like telling about Andy Serkis last night and how he was the man.
Low on energy.
explosion. Corpse explosion.
I don't have corpse explosion. I have blood mist. What it does is when I activate it, I pull 138 health from any and every enemy in my surrounding area, and it can go up to 44 enemies. I can drop it at maximum essence 3 times all at once, and when I do it, it drops a Nova for 268 damage. But that is, you know, just the base number. I don't pay attention to what it actually does. So it heals me and it kills the enemies. Basically double damage, I guess, because it hurts them twice.
Sounds tasty.
Super useful for bosses.
Yeah.
A lot of my attacks are basically I steal health. I'm a vampire. I don't know what this necromancer is, because I'm a vampire. I eat blood, I drink blood, I steal blood, I pull blood from your body. Everything my character is made of is blood.
So I had to do that, especially after Nick Cage showed up at the Summer Games Fest. So, yeah. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Argentum Wolf. Hey, we got a raid! Tyrant! Max occupied with chatting with Lazy. I'm just here. I'm gonna say hello to Tyrant real quick, Lazy.
Hello, Tyrant.
Tyrant. And I'm gone? Wait, don't go. Don't go. Where are you going? Come back. Do I have it in speed dial? I do. You are playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. Fantastic. Hello, waiters. I'm Mac, and yeah, I stream 3 times a week. Stream at night. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4. I'm doing some co-op with our good friend Lazy. So welcome in. I may be a little bit more preoccupied with the game tonight, but yeah, sit back and relax, enjoy the show. We went from a playground stream to a professional stream now. Professional? You're in the wrong stream, I think, Phoenix.
It's always been professional. What are you talking about? You have to listen to Father Mac's gospel. Follow the way. I do this with Satire.
Oh, you do a section too, right?
What's telling me to shut up?
Sadger is so, I don't know how you say. He usually gets so into his games and he's so straight-laced almost, I want to say. So when I can imagine when you start joking around with him like that.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah,
He does focus on the game a lot more, and then he'll do like he does like quick glances, and he'll respond. He responds most of the time, but he does take moments to focus largely on the game.
It's like, let me tell you about the game mechanics, and he'll just go on about like.
You get Sagire ranting on anything, game is over.
Yeah.
Basically will stop. Politics and governments. Sagire really likes to talk about.
Oh, he'll cover those topics on his stream too?
Oh yeah. Especially if you mention America's government and politics.
Oh, okay.
He's very, sympathetic, I guess, and he wishes us the best. He kind of hates how our system rolls. Not like I believe the majority of us enjoy it. I assure you, I don't over here in Lower Dam. We are struggling.
Skinny, welcome. Skin Man's here. Skin Man,
Father.
T-Rex, and Derek.
Oh, they're skinny. I
All the
see
heavy
you.
hitters. Oh, I noticed something. Gameplay screen. Oh shit! Thank you, T-Rex. Thank you, Tyrant.
Oh shit,
I
I'm
did the
staring
thing.
at
I
the
did the thing
screen,
again.
and I said nothing about it.
Hey, no worries. It's a Mac stream trademark to forget to switch screens. It's not a Mac stream if he's on the wrong. If he's not on the wrong screen. Man, that's what to say. But thank you, Tyrant, for the call out. You're a buddy. You're a pal. And I hope you had a great Deus Ex stream tonight.
One of Mac's disciples.
Deuce. Oh yeah. Hope you had a good Deus Ex. I have so many disciples. Hey, this is looking very hellish down here. I like it.
Yeah, I believe we're on a.
Look at that, Skinny. Progressing as we go apart. I'm low on energy. Oh, stop complaining. Oh shit, he blew up. Good thing there's health potions everywhere.
Need more time.
I'm attacking super fast now. Thanks. Okay.
Two legendaries that give me two different types of fortify. One is if I get hit, I immediately gain a shield for being 6 seconds. Makes me invulnerable to basically every attack, including bosses, which is really nice. It's not very effective if I'm not like being aggressive, because right now I have an ability where my golem takes 15% of any damage that I would take.
Yeah.
You need to be careful.
So anytime he gets hit, it counts it for some reason as me getting hit.
You see, the power here is already at
So I don't know what's the deal with that, because it's supposed to be the other way around. If I'm getting hit, he's taking 15%. I don't know why it's still counting me, but I'm not taking damage, but it activates the buff because of it.
Yeah, like,
And then I have
it's just your golem that gets hit, but you absorb some of his damage. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
kind of.
That seems kind of weird.
Sort of how it's reading it, which it's not supposed to be. And then my other fortify is, I think, what I've had for a while and didn't realize, because I'm sometimes forget to read things.
Reading.
I drop a bubble, and you can use it as well. Everybody in the group can use it.
Yeah, I've seen those bubbles. Yeah.
Mephisto.
Yeah, it's not stationary, or it is stationary. It doesn't move. It's not mobile.
But that doesn't mean we can
And it prevents us all from being able to take damage, so it's pretty useful.
Yeah.
And then I have another legendary on my dagger, where if I'm in a fortify, I deal 25% more damage with every blood attack.
His meddling has drawn
It's amazing.
of the past to
Spot on. Spot on, because my golem counts as a blood attack,
Oh.
because I have him active as the blood golem.
Once you've brought peace to this realm, I
all
will be
fits
able
together.
to give you my blessing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also have a
Gamers Coop, thanks for the alert.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just acknowledging Coop, but he's probably away from the screen now, but he's on the lyric, so thank you, Gamers Coop. Sorry, Lazy. Go on.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't remember what I was even going to say.
Oh, come
I'm really trying to focus on things. If it does, I won't remember I forgot it, and just think I've come up with something new to talk about.
I'm not ready.
Use my shadow clone.
Don't have enough energy.
It's a sliding area. Slide.
Ulkathos, lend me your strength. I'm not ready yet. Need more energy.
Make bad gaggle boom.
Hold them
So I have
I need more
what do you call it? My ult, which I didn't realize was my ult.
I'm not ready yet.
Thought it was a basic ability. I recognized it did tons of damage, which is this thing. I can take it those without being here.
I'm not ready yet.
I thought the final tree gave you your ult, but it's a large passive ability.
Yes, the key passive. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, and then I went back and realized I had already picked my ult,
For this.
which is the tidal wave of blood.
Expect a primeval would need a mortal.
Have you used that yet? During our.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I used it when I said this. I'll mention it before I use it the next time, so you can keep an eye for it.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Back to hell.
It's
just this, like,
tidal wave of blood.
California wave of
Yeah.
blood.
Is reforming.
Should have like a little skeleton surfing on it as like
Nice.
a visual.
Have our ups,
Surf's up, bro.
don't we?
Is level progression equally the same when you play with others compared to playing by yourself?
All I have
That's a
done
good question.
is
It's
offer
supposed
you
to.
hell.
Level progression. Oh, go ahead.
Repay me
Well,
with
actually, you
hatred.
can probably explain a lot
Why
better,
not
Lazy, because I don't
focus that
completely
anger
understand
on
how they
this
do
for the
scaling when
time
there's
being?
multiple people in the party.
So your enemies are level 39. Mine are level 40. They do more damage. Their health doesn't change. This counts for bosses as well. So they'll do more damage, or the damage they're supposed to for me, but their health bar will be the same level for me. So if I'm stronger than what their level would have been in the clear, I will kill them faster, obviously, but they'll still be able to hurt me. Whatever XP you gain, I gain the same, just 15% less. So anything you kill, anywhere on the map, any mission you do, I'll gain XP. Same with you. So we're always gaining XP being in the group. Depending on the world tier of whoever's world we're in, we'll get that experience. So if you're in world tier 2, which I believe you are, and so am I,
Yep.
it's the additional 20% for everything we do anyways. But if I join someone world tier 1, it's basic XP gain for the both of us, or anybody in the party with that person.
It's the
If
host
I
that
joined
determines it, right? It's the party
Agile,
leader.
who is in world tier 4, I get all of his attributes whilst playing with him, which would be ridiculous right now if I got to play with him, because he's in world tier 4. Like, he's doing Paragon shit, and I'm just staring at it, like, hoping I don't have a mental breakdown trying to read my own page when it comes to that.
So you could join Sadger's game, and you'll be brought up to his level, so you'd kind of access more things in your character that you otherwise couldn't.
Technically, yes and no. The enemies will be my level, but they'll be his level. They'll just be stronger than me, so they'll deal a lot more damage than I could probably take through my threshold, whilst they'll be dealing damage to him that is his level. It's just their health doesn't change. That's all that it is. which would still probably suck because all of his levels right now, I believe, all of his enemies' levels right now are 50 and 50 to 100, depending on what he's doing. But they'll always be his level.
Okay, so here's a scenario. I'll use an example that's like more relevant to us, maybe. Like, let's say I was level 20 and you're level 40, right? So I come in as level 20, you're level 40. We're in the same space together. We have one enemy that we're both hitting. We're hitting the same enemy. It's the same instance,
Yes.
it's the same enemy. We're hitting the same guy. How does the game decide, like, because I've heard, people complain with the game, saying that, like, oh, you get punished when you level up because if your gear doesn't keep up, you feel weaker as you level up. So I could be a lower level, but I feel stronger than my friend who's a higher level. But then if you're playing co-op together and you're hitting the same enemy, like, how does the game decide who who the enemy is scaled to?
So that enemy, their health bar never changes. Each section of the map is a hidden level ratio.
Mm-hmm.
So like Teofashad, I believe, which is the first level,
Mm-hmm.
or the first area, without you being through the snowy area,
Yeah.
is all the enemies are level 1 to 20.
Yep.
And then all of Act 2 are enemies level, I believe, 30 to 40. And then
Sure.
3 and above are all 50 to 100.
Okay.
So if we're both in Teofashad, the enemy will be scaled to the both of us in damage. Meaning it will deal more damage to me, but deal whatever its level is of damage to you, but its health won't change. So if it's like a level 10 and I'm level 40, it'll be extremely weak to my attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Elites and any enemies in dungeons, they'll scale to the highest player, and it will upscale the lower players. So if you and I did a dungeon, the enemies would be level 40 for me, level 39 for you.
Yeah.
But it'll count your power as a level 40.
Okay. Okay, it is making more sense now. And so, like, yeah, the different regions do have like a level range. So if we both go back to Kyobasha now, the enemies are supposed to be up to level 20, but because we're so much stronger, would they still scale them up a little bit more to be more?
They'll scale them all the way up to what we're at.
They'll scale them up to us anyway. But if you're just like a brand new player,
if you're a brand new player, they'll be your level.
Max.
Yeah. They'll scale. I believe no matter what, the lower tier enemies, they'll either be a level or 2 below us than any enemy that is supposedly in the higher brackets, so 50 to 100. They'll always stay 2 levels above us.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Thanks. Like that helps a lot. I think people in chat were also like, great explanation. Alibug called it a W explanation. So there you go. It's a bit complicated, but yeah, once you
Yeah,
the
co-op does a lot to benefit all players, no matter who you're playing with and when you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very complex.
My body double is okay.
Who's going to me?
Have you got your horsey yet? Oh, there's your horsey. Badass.
Yeah, I brought it out as soon as you said it.
Behold, horse.
The horse. Yep. My buddy Erica, she was just like, "Don't get the damn horse without me." Well, too late.
Aw.
This addiction ain't stopping here.
It's beautiful.
It's Lorath's southern vacation home.
What took you so long?
I saw something at the
Yo, it took
shrine.
you so long.
A wolf.
Mephisto has been known to take such a form.
Take your time,
It's not the
fully
first time I've
enjoy
encountered
the story. You
What?
know, I'm not here to
From me.
make you go any
We
faster
all
or
keep
slower.
secrets, don't we?
Soak it
Rodri?
in.
I'll try.
We don't
I'll
have time
try.
for
I
this
probably
now.
missed
Elias could be in the
70%
middle of
of
his ritual
the
already.
story so far.
Clear your head before we press on.
I'll try
We
to clear
are
my head.
gathering
The temple of
blessings
the Divine is just ahead.
from the primevals, so we can be able to walk this path into this. I think it's a dungeon. I'm not too sure. It's a temple. It's a primeval temple
Yeah.
of some sort, and we're doing this to either get an item or gain knowledge on something. It's only ever one of those two. I don't remember what it is exactly we're coming here for. But,
Loots.
of course, when we get there, Lorath will, you know, be like, this is the thing.
So we have to hop across, hop down, say, jump.
I do have to say, it is quite disappointing that the horse doesn't have traversal mechanics.
Oh yeah, that's what I learned. Yeah.
Which, when I learned it, I was like, oh, the horse can't jump down or across things? That's a bit annoying. I can understand if, like, you know, you come up to a ledge like this, and your horse can't jump up it, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But down?
Come on now.
I know we're supposed to love our horses, and I do love them. But nothing comes to the dedication of my Skyrim horse. Suicide jumping off of cliffs of mountains so I could get to the bottom faster.
Loot this body back here. Simple dagger. Pass.
By your hand, the way will be open.
Herald of Mephisto. Scary.
Gained 2 legendaries
The moment you
for the
see Elias,
sorcerers.
strike him down. Do not hesitate.
Kind of annoying.
Oh,
Both were stacked.
well, I guess you can save it for your ult at some point.
Yeah. The stash, I believe, is for all characters?
It should be. I hope it is.
When you beat the game, the main story with this character, you will. Well, first off, when you unlock the horse, which is before the game's over, I won't tell you what. I won't go that far. Spoiler. It unlocks for every character you then create permanently at the beginning.
Okay.
And when you beat the story, whenever that is, because I'm not there yet either. Still wouldn't tell you anyways. Not trying to be that person.
I appreciate it.
You then have the option for every other character afterwards to then skip it and gain all of their levels immediately. I find that a little weird and boring. But I guess, you know, for the people who are just trying to get characters fully all the way to their primal state, I guess it's entertaining for them to just say fuck the entire campaign for every character afterwards.
Yeah, I guess they're afraid of people burning out on replaying the campaign every time they start a new character. I can see that. Fear.
Yeah.
It's a big campaign. It's big. And
It
long.
is. Oh god, I thought it ended at 3. I'm very surprised the acts continue. I'm also happy that they're continuing. Because at first I thought I was in endgame territory. And then, you know, the game was just like, ah, Act 4. You know, it's like, oh, okay, this isn't it. Now I don't know what to expect. I just want the gold.
Yeah, seriously. Stop flaming everywhere.
Something that is implemented. It's not a bug, it's not a glitch. It won't be removed. Very useful information that I accidentally learned because I don't sell shit in games ever. If you want to keep a specific gem or gems, and if you fixated them into any gear, if you salvage them, if you salvage the gear, the blacksmith will take the gem out and just put it right back in your inventory.
Yep. That's been a staple of Diablo, I believe, at least from 3.
Oh, when I played 3, I played it when it first released. It didn't have that.
Ooh, sucky.
It also didn't have, what do you call it, ancestral gear? So, the things that are in 3 in from later seasons that are showing up here are completely new to me. So when I've been telling people, other friends, they're just like, oh yeah, that was in 3, and I was like, I really should have just kept playing 3 then. None of this is new. It's new to me, but
Yeah.
everybody else is like, oh yeah, they later put that in 3, and it's like, well, there goes my excitement.
That's a you know, a great thing because it saves the trouble going to the jeweler, right? To always remove gems.
Oh yeah, which is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Why even give the option if I guess if it's you don't want to salvage the gear and you just want to replace the gem for a different build. But damn, it's expensive.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm over here saving the world and killing demons, and the jeweler's capitalizing like a pig.
Happens in every RPG. Oh, great hero, come help us, come help us. Or we charge you through the nose for all your supplies. Man's gotta eat, right?
I guess, but do I not? I guess it doesn't matter. I get health potions for free in the town.
That's right. The healer is the only truly altruistic.
Poor healer, yeah. They don't make any money. Nice. Nice.
Give me my horsey. Wait, I have to go back to town to get my horse. Or do I have to hit? I have to get to a certain part in the story to get my horse.
Yeah, it's a story thing.
It's a story. Yeah.
Which is weird because you have to be level 40 for this mission.
Oh.
So I guess if you level too quickly, you're forced to like, or you don't level too quickly, you're forced to go do side quests. Which, I guess if you're playing World Tier 1, would be the only way you can reach the leveling time for this quest. I don't know. I just know that when you get to it, it brings up that information. And I remember when I got it, I was just like, you can get to this quest and not be level 40? How does that even work? Even with my XP bug problems, I made it to this level in the time frame needed. Diablo was at least generous enough to be like, let him have the choice. I'm attacking the wall.
I think your skeleton's been very helpful being a distraction.
Oh yeah, they're quite annoying to the enemies.
Carrying too much.
Oh, I'm full pack.
My bags are
Ah,
full.
damn. Bag full. I gotta pop back into town real quick so I can unload my junk. Kid Bardu.
I have a mace that I cannot see.
Oh, Bug, tell us about your quesadilla. Tell us more. It's gonna be a pretty damn good quesadilla. It gets all the love. Excellent. 10 hours
Did you
for a
take
quesadilla?
pictures?
10 hours for a quesadilla.
What? Wait, what? How thick is this quesadilla? Is it the one I sent you on TikTok?
I have something to fit you.
The like
I'm
7-layer quesadilla? It's got 7 different types of meat in it.
Wow. I think most of my gear is pretty straightforward. Vendor trash. Oh, I have a new bow. I'll take that. I'll take that, I shall. Trash. Trash. Visceral robes. Okay.
There are some wild builds with your rogue.
Oh,
Mac.
I'm sure there are.
There.
50,000.
Rogue has the highest DPS
nice day.
of all the characters.
Thanks for the stretch redeem, alley bug. I'll do a quick one. Just raise the arms. Spread the fingers.
So, what do you think about the
Drinky. Thank you, alley bug.
I don't remember what it's called. The game with the Marines in space fighting aliens. Not Warhammer.
Space
Like-
Marine?
The cult favorite movie. Spaceman? Is
Space
it just
Marine?
called Space Marines?
The game about the Marines fighting aliens?
The insectoids?
You talk about Space Marine 2, right?
No. Not 40. Not 40K.
Not 40.
I did see that. I did see the new trailer with the Tyranids though.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking dope,
Yeah.
fresh. It's a dream. I can't wait for it. No, no, no. What is this? Oh,
Did you say fucking dope fresh?
I don't know.
Are you talking about
Alien
the
space.
Aliens Dark Descent?
No, no, no. Not that.
You talk about the Starship Troopers?
That. Oh, I got it wrong. The name. Yes. What do you think of that? What do you think, huh?
I
Any
hear it's
excitement there?
good.
Anything?
That FPS, right? It's in early access
Yeah.
right now or something. I hear good things about it. Someone I follow on Twitch had played a bit of that a few weeks ago. Seemed cool. Seemed cool. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The FPSs I'm kind of running cool on lately. They're not really turning my crank as much as they used to.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I mean,
I think
heard
it's
good
more or
things
less.
about it. Heard pretty good things about it. It has a bit of like this base building aspect to it, I think. Stuff like that. And sorry, I'm just putting gems into my new armor stuff.
Yeah, I can see.
I'll just give you a moment here. Oh, I still have these crude gems. Whatever. Not gonna be too picky about it.
Well, since one of us mentioned Space Marines, what do you think of Space Marines 2's leaked combat so far? Not really leaked, showcase.
Just from the trailer, right? Just from what I could see from the
Yes.
trailer. I mean,
It was
very-
gameplay.
yeah. Doesn't. I mean, it looks like he's using all these same mechanics of the first one. It's just a prettier version of the first game. It looks like so far, which is fine. Which is fine by me.
I've never played the first one, so I thought it was
Oh,
cool.
okay.
I like how his what got me excited, and you can tell me if this was in the first one, but what got me excited is that his parry system for the smaller enemies is just grabbing them no matter where they are, whether they're on the ground or in midair, and just slamming them into shit and breaking their skulls and crap. A+. Absolutely what I need. I need some Isaac Clarke stompy shit.
The first Space Marine had really good, like, it was a third-person shooter, and then it was also a melee hack and slash. And when you switch between the two, it's seamless. And the way they designed the encounters really forced you to constantly switch between the two, and it was never awkward. So that was really good. And then they had, I think it was one of the first games to have the concept of, like, you get a enemy weakened, and when they're in a weakened state, then you can do like a glory kill on them. And the reason you just do that, besides the visual appeal of the, you know, watching the animations, all that stuff, because they do get repetitive, but the gameplay reason was that you get health back. You know, hello video game reasons, you just get health back. And so they would just throw mobs at you. You eventually, you know, take a lot of damage, and you need to regroup and heal up. So you'd have to take a moment to do some glory kills and then stay alive, right? So I do like how they integrate that.
I wonder if there's like any background lore to it, just to kind of even piece it in, because Doom and Internal have that implemented.
Yes.
And they implemented it in the previous games. You just didn't have glory kills, but story behind Doom Guy is that when he kills demons, he absorbs their soul. So every demon he kills, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So this man is just gaining power as he's just going through hordes of demons. And then they implemented the glory kill system in the last two games that they made.
Yeah.
To try, I guess, well, could have been from just inspiration from Marines, Space Marines, and then also it added appeal to the lore as well.
Yeah, I could see them easily kind of working something in that wouldn't break, 40K,
The minds of the
lore
40K
rules.
fans.
Yeah, it's like, the bloodlust of the Space Marines fueled by Xenos. Blood.
The morale spikes, their health increase in their faith for
Exactly,
the God Emperor.
It fuels their faith in the God Emperor, the fervor. Yes, they're.
Look what I have done for you.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Done. Ship it. Did you go back into your portal already? Are you still?
I haven't left the area.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I changed my mind and I went back to the blacksmith. I'm just gonna do a quick upgrade. Here we go. Yeah, quick upgrade to my daggers. How much? Let's see how much it costs. It's like a pittance. I'll just max it out. Oops. Do one more. Right. This was my rare dagger. I need the sword. Number to go up. Fantastic. Okay.
Have I not spent a dime in this game, and you're at 1.4 billion renown?
How much money do you got?
300K.
Oh. What have you been spending your money on?
Nothing.
Oh.
I don't buy things in games. I don't even buy things with in-game cash in games.
It's all found loot. Strictly found.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you're selling things, that's probably it. Because I don't sell things. I salvage pretty much everything. Where's Laura? Oh, there it is.
We're too late.
Where was
The
it?
ritual is underway. I will deal with Elias myself.
So you don't vendor any
Stay to the
junk.
shadows.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I go to-
maximize it.
Yeah.
Constantly selling stuff. Ooh, cool cutscene. That's Elias, right?
In the one that's etching the
That
Tetau
guy
into
right
the
there.
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Elias. The pale man from the first cutscene from the demo,
Yes.
which my friend brought to my attention was not used in the final edition.
Oh, shit.
Strawberry jelly rising into the sky. Mix it with the peanut butter stick.
Damn it, Elias. I warned you not to walk this path.
I warned you not to mix the blood with the...
Laura.
I told you don't mix your jams with your nuts.
Oh wow, that was a quick stab kill. Well done, Laura.
Laura, don't waste time.
Uh-oh. Good.
Please, come with me.
What's Tyrant King Grohl's deal?
He's a cannibal, and he was
Royal
leading the
Samurai?
cannibals in that last town. That you traversed to try and find where Elias was.
I was like running away following Lorap. Just like, was it one of those like, scripted sequences, from those single player games? No, nah, fight.
I love my ability. to dash away and heal, because I can use it whilst they've activated a crowd control attack, and it knocks me out of it, no matter what stage I entered it from.
Need more time.
With their crowd control attacks, don't do anything on me.
Oh, he knocked him down. Sweet. Love when he knocked him on the
Yeah.
rings.
You see that bar that's blue and going down?
Yeah.
We slowly build it depending on our crowd control attacks.
Okay.
And when we build it up, it'll knock them down, I believe, for 5 seconds. And they'll stay down for that period of time until the bar goes all the way down, so you know when you have your opportune moment to deal damage and run away.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't remember if I mentioned Sagittarius build is basically fill that bar on every enemy as fast as possible
Yeah. Nice.
and never get touched. Never have to worry about getting hit once. And he's got a pretty good build for it, and he's using the sorcerer, I believe. All behind you.
He looks like a sorcerer type.
I think he, oddly enough, used the sorcerer in all 3 of the beta accesses, and then made a sorcerer for his primary.
You know, if you like something.
Sagittarius just got his head on something specific all the time. Very determined, I guess. Which I guess I sort of was as well. I used the sorcerer knowing that I would only be using the necromancer, but just wanted to savor all the glory of reading and the knowledge of this character upon release. What is... well, there's a group.
I'm not ready yet.
This is my currently favorite boss fight. Nothing special about it. It's just he's the only boss so far that has continuously dropped enemies for me to continuously bring in skeletons upon their death.
Not ready yet.
Every other boss doesn't bring in ads, which is kind of not useful for the necromancer class. But as I've been detailing, my build is not made for my ads anyways. Actually, it's built around just my golem and health. So as long as my golem stays, and I don't need a body for the golem to reappear. It's just when he dies, there's a time limit. So, but my ads do extra damage, and they're extra bodies, and they're extra deterrence from my body, I guess you could say. Like, it took me not long, but a little bit of a time to fight that Cerberus boss, just because big boss, lot of health, wasn't doing a lot of damage to me, but I didn't have my skeletons and I couldn't bring any more in until like the end fight when he starts bringing in dogs. I don't know if you remember that fight, the one with Dawn and Sun.
Yes.
Need more time.
I'm dead. I finally ran out of healing.
I got you. I have such an unlimited health supply. Every base attack does 100, which drops occasionally health thing, little pool of blood that I can drink, and it stays the entire game, not just the fight. shit just never goes away, which is so useful. It does go away if I walk into it, which isn't useful if I get attacked into them when I don't want to. And then of course I have this attack, which heals me. And if you watch Brawl, I'm gonna do the tidal wave. Oh, he dropped a different legendary this time.
Is this what we get? What we get?
There's things I don't have.
Mangler's bone beef armor. Ooh, damage to dual wielded weapons. Nice. Lucky hit, dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy. Has up to a 37% chance to daze them. Dazed and confused. Sexy. Very sexy.
Don't think I'm using that. Oops. What did I just click? Oops. What am I clicking? What are my...
Just go back. Talk to Lorath here. Healing well. Path.
Yeah.
Stray souls.
Well, it's a good legendary. It unfortunately does not give me a bonus to anything I'm using, nor a passive bonus.
Oh. What
Gives me a bonus to Shadow Blight, which I'm not using. Alright. Skeleton bots, let's roll out.
I'm on my way. 7.5 critical strike to crowd control dash.
I don't know if you're a fan of the Transformers movies, but I watched the new one today. I thought it was pretty good.
The one with the beast bots?
Yeah.
What happened?
Have you watched all the other Transformer movies?
Crawling over my skin.
I have.
Okay.
You were tattooed.
I didn't watch the last Bumblebee movie, so I guess I have not.
Oh, okay.
In particular to the word awe. But I watched everything before that one.
The connection was
And
between you and her.
in my third year of high school, I watched the majority of one of the older
I
animations.
am Lorath, one of the Haradrim.
I just don't remember which
So,
variant it was.
Elias.
If he told you that, he was lying.
And then, well, a couple weeks ago, I watched Shin Masked Rider. I don't know if you're a fan of the Shin movies.
Refuge.
I don't know what that is.
He has a palace.
Like Shin Godzilla and
But that is all I know.
there's a few others. I just can't remember what they're called. Shin is like the production company.
Okay. Thanks, Kitty.
So Shin Masked Rider is like Masked Rider in general is a huge Japanese show, very big over there, not very popular over here. The theater only had the movie there for one day, so me and my posse, you know, the nerds we are for Japanese stuff, we went, we watched, we enjoyed, we left. Shin Godzilla, on the other hand, did very well here, because Godzilla seems to be a huge fan favorite, huge cult favorite, I guess. The Shin Godzilla was the one where, it was the last one, I believe, in which the American one, you know, they made big. They made him, like, you know, look scary. He had lasers coming out of his face, as always. Well, Shin, being the man that he is, was just like, fuck you. Our Godzilla's gonna be bigger, His monsters are going to be bigger. We're going to make him angrier, and we're going to nuke him in the show to give his ass even more juice to give grass to. Which I thought was cool. But he had an interview, and he basically said that. He was just like, our Godzilla will be bigger. It's like it's like them comparing size, basically. Yeah, it's like mine would be bigger. Mine is bigger. You
My
can't compare.
Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz. So they decided to go even bigger. That's interesting because yeah, it's already very big in the Hollywood movies.
Yes, he is. He's a big lizard, big boy, big girl, big what? I don't know what they classify Godzilla as. Pretty sure it's a male because
I'm pretty sure.
amphibians, majority,
I don't know
start
how
off
much
as
help I will
males
be
if
in
they
this
don't have,
condition, but I
with
owe you
other
my life.
lizards or frogs or whatever the species is. They can, majority of them can convert, not their sex, but their sexual organ, to then, what do you call it? Seed themselves, I guess you could say. Fertilize.
Right.
Fertilize themselves. Which, I know, it's natural, animal kingdom. I still find it creepy. I don't like touching frogs. I do think frogs are cute, though. But, so, the majority, if they're alone, they don't have another mate, which in all the Godzilla movies they show, there's no other 7,000 foot tall lizard. Kind of leads me to believe, which they probably don't even think about this, they're just like, Godzilla lays eggs, fuck all of you. It's lore. But it leads me to believe, in my opinion, with the animal kingdom, Godzilla starts as a male. But if needed, will, you know, switch their wiener for a couple of eggs, fertilize them, and then proceed with the task at hand.
It's a private
Which is
thing.
destroy New York. Yeah.
Don't show that in the movies. He does his business when he's underwater or whatever.
Well, if you were staring at a frog as it was doing it, you wouldn't see it anyways, either. Or a specific breed of gecko, I believe. Because their parts, kind of like fish, Harper. Lay on, like, the inside.
Internal seeding.
Basically, yeah. It's hard to explain because even when I'm looking at it, like, just informational books and crap, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm staring at. I'm reading it, I get it. I don't know what I'm looking at. Then you know. I know not everyone does this. Not even in the US, every school does this. But you know, you dissect the frog in high school, and teachers just like, what sex is the frog? And my unfortunate group came across a frog that had needed to do its duty to its frog society. So we're staring at two different organs. And we're just like, I don't know, trans? What the fuck is this? And our teacher walked over and she was just like, yeah, I guess I should have taught you guys. Amphibians can change their sex, majority of them. And we're just like, so confused until she told us that. And we're just like, oh. Well, how the hell would we have known or guessed? It was a very interesting experience.
You know, that's what school is for. That's education.
Teach you when it already happened, because you don't know what you're looking at. Instead of the beforehand. What the hell? Oh. My game's just rubber banded for a moment there.
kill these skellies.
Oh, there's a shaman somewhere. And only one of my skeletons is combating him. The only skeleton with a brain, apparently.
Need more time.
Get out of here, you turd. I clearly don't have skeletons over here. You guys need to come back into the fight. What is it? Oh, I just oops. Picked up a side quest. Okay.
Where are we going? There's a long way to the waypoint.
Yep. They get longer as you progress. Thankfully, at that moment in time, you'll have the
Shadow and Demon. These guys all explode together. I'm sure that day you learned about the frog from your teacher, you ran home from school, you excitedly told your mom, your parents what you learned, you told your mom maybe, and then your mom was like, what happened at school? How dare they teach my
touching frogs? What? Nah. Unfortunately, my parents didn't give a shit about me. Nope, I went home. Normally I went home, I played with the house cat and or would read a book. And occasionally I would act like I'm going to the library. I was going to the library. But I was going to a specific library close enough to the house.
I remember you told me the story. You went there to play a video game.
Yeah. I went there to play Fallout, the first one.
Yes.
I found a way to secretly download it onto the one of the computers. I stashed it in a file that was labeled similar to like the main files, so no one would like think twice of looking at it. And I ended up playing that for a very, very long time until I reached high school and got a job and ended up buying my own thing. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, no, yes, I have. Sorry. No, it's not. It's just really looked different.
This was the first Fallout, right? Fallout 1?
Yeah.
Nice.
And like a couple of years later, I learned of a second. I learned they made two. Downloaded that one. And then by the time I reached my freshman year of high school, I was working at a lovely place known as Target, which does not... Sorry, not Target. Kmart, which doesn't exist anymore. And if it does, it's manager-owned, because it's not corporate-owned anymore. Corporate's dead. I worked with them, bought a PS3, bought Fallout 3, because I
Hell yeah.
saw I was there. Later bought New Vegas and all of its DLC. Played the shit out of New Vegas until 4 was announced, and then I bought a PS4.
You bought a PS4 to play Fallout 4.
Yep.
Hey, Skinny, have a good night. I may have seen your message late. Okay, good.
And there's nothing to cry about. These stories are inspirational.
Oh, Skinny had already dropped out after the last fart. That was a while ago. My bad. Lazy story times if you wanna. What is that emote? What are you trying to say? He said it 2 minutes ago. That's a very long time in streamland.
Stream years.
Yeah, stream years exactly.
Oh, if you're around, Skinny, thank you for stopping by for Mac and listening to me rant and him talking with me. Wish you a good night. And I will treat Allie with deep respect and spit gum in her hair later, because that's just what brothers do, as far as TV tells me.
TV taught you how to be a good brother.
I love gold. I love gold. I love never spending it.
Well, I tell you what, if you love gold, if you sell all the junk you pick up, ooh, lots of gold.
This is true. This is true.
There's a public event over this way. Insatiable hunger.
Hope I'd be a good streamer, Allie. I have a hard time. Currently, I'm trying to get back to it, but I have a hard time just recording. Not like it's something that I'm uncomfortable with, just time-wise. My schedule's so shit. I just never know. I never know when I'm gonna play. Never know when I'm gonna just want to go home and sleep the day away. My job is quite tasking sometimes. Also, I'm not as skilled as Mac. You know, I can't like keep up with people. I'm either gonna play the game and ignore everyone, or I'm gonna sit there and talk to people, and then have no idea what the game's about, and then never, I don't know, respect the game, I guess? I really don't know. Oh god. Blood! Tidal wave! What the fuck? What the hell just happened? My tidal wave just like drifted into a different direction. I didn't know it could do that. It just like hit the brakes and was like, oh, I'm gonna go this way now. Not over. Big Chungus is here.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Lazy. I've been so engrossed in the game and your stories, I've been ignoring chat all night. It takes no skill at all. What I do takes zero talent. If only the hours weren't whack, but you've done so well. Some people don't even chat with the chatters I've seen. Oh well, thank you, Ali. Well, yeah, there are some streams I've come across that it's just weird how separate the streamer is from chat. And I mean, there are some streamers that have like a ton of people in chat, so I can understand that they just have to do their own thing and they cannot possibly respond to even a fraction of messages in their chat.
See, that's why I don't stream. I would be so... I'd be so just disassociated with my chat that I don't even know that they're there from like the start to finish. That's why I just record. And again, the time frame, my timing of things. You know, if I ever made money off of my YouTubes and could live off of that, maybe I'd stream some games every now and then. Like a few of the YouTubers I watch, like Markiplier, which I heard you mention earlier. I watch him almost religiously. It is a huge deal for me. I've based a lot of my morale compass off of that dude.
Really?
Yes. I've been watching Mark and the Rad Brad for over 10 years. The Rad Brad I've been watching since middle school.
Yeah, that's
so,
a name I haven't heard of for a while, but yeah, he's one of the OGs.
Yes. Yeah. He was around when YouTube didn't put out money and had like very limited access for video download, so he had to wait once a week for a specific day for him to be allowed to do uploads when they had server increases. And I remember always waiting for the end of the week to be able to watch whatever video he was going to post.
Guys like Markiplier and Radbrad, they must have follower counts in the... I'm thinking like maybe like 15 million, like in that range, maybe more?
Mark, I think, is at 40 million subs.
40 million? That's an eye-watering number.
Oh, yeah. Brad is quite high up there, too.
Okay,
He's
so,
also
like,
a bit more... What do you call it? SFW, safe for work.
More safe.
So he gets a lot more attention from, like, companies for, like, product placement and game reveals.
Yeah.
And they give him trailers early to put on his account for people to watch.
Damn.
Ubisoft really loves hiring him to, like, play their games and stuff.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, as much as I love Markiplier, he does, you know, curse a lot, says
Right.
a lot of weird shit. So, but he, like, has figured out a way around that, you know. He's got 2 companies out there, a clothing company, and I believe he has a hand in some type of food company
Okay.
that he doesn't talk about often because he's not the CEO of it.
No.
He's just
no.
like a secondary.
He sits on the
his
board of
supplier.
directors.
Yes. He is
He
a
has a
lesser
meeting.
evil
He has a meeting
in their
every month.
corporate.
With people who actually run the business. Just checking on them. Get reports.
He's just there for looks, really.
Are we still making money? Yes, cool. Keep it up, guys.
Just rumors.
Is my profit still making good money off you guys? Yeah? Alright, I'll still keep my name around.
One of
Exactly.
these nomads could help us reach
Where
it.
is this one?
They know the land better than...
Take my shit.
Taisa.
Give me all my gems back.
Andaria.
Oh, I leveled up.
I hear.
When the hell did I level up?
There's that
I
part
need
where,
us to
like,
focus.
the screen
Keep
flashed
her
or
voice
something,
at
and
bay.
Look for a guy.
all the enemies died at
I'll
once.
get
That's
something to
probably
help
when...
Taisa clear
Yeah.
her mind.
I could have been looking away. Sometimes I just stop and think, my skeletons got this. They're here to fuck
Oh,
shit up
no,
for a
no.
reason.
Yeah.
The poor
I might as well
never
just
could have
give them the
guessed that Lurz would
reins,
come
you
from
know.
Astaroth. That's
Increase
all
their
right.
morale,
Enjoy
make them
it.
believe they can do it.
But what does she want in return? Astaroth hails from the realm of hatred, same as she.
Astaroth.
Perhaps she left something at home.
I mean, if you're eating crunchy food, Alan, you know, that does disable you a little bit from hearing.
I'm sorry, see, just like you said, I heard absolutely nothing. I was chowing down on my food. Mahoob. I'm looking for a guide to help me pass through the northern storm.
You'll find none
Ooh,
enough
I like-
to accept
I
that
like this
request
mission.
here.
I look
Give up and stay alive
kind of interesting.
a day longer.
Oh, this guy's a hater. Fine, I'll talk to somebody else.
The quesadilla is crunchy.
Naja.
That's good. That's a good quesadilla. I do like the quesadillas from Taco
Quesadilla.
Bell.
Will you guide me through the
as soggy and grotesque as they are, which you can like slap people with them, and no, you're gonna get that satisfying, just like wet sound. I do really like them. I'm very health conscious because I have bad health. But Taco Bell is like one of those places where I'm just like, I could die eating this and be okay with it.
For all the gold in Chaldean.
So,
Wait.
Allie, as much as I make
Old
fun of
man.
you and am a little worried about your consumption of hot dogs, I do, not a lot though, occasionally have Taco Bell.
Might be the only one crazy
It is probably my
Spends
most
his days in a
go-to
fog by
food
the banks of the
if I'm not
Argentine
going to
River.
cook, which is
It's no
very
place for
rare.
kind
I think I've
souls.
told you this, Mac,
Be careful.
and probably Allie as well. But I eat out like maybe 2 times a month.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned it because restaurant food tends to be very unhealthy, and then you are health conscious.
I also really like
You
to
need to be.
cook. Yeah. It is not the only fast
Find a
food
quiet
I
spot
eat,
where she can focus
Allie.
on controlling Andariel.
If I am to make a choice
Is it safe to
between
leave
most
her
places, I would go to
Safer than
Chick-fil-A,
stumbling blind through the
Taco
desert,
Bell,
at least until we
Five
find a reliable
Guys,
guide.
and Culver's. But I only eat one thing at Culver's, and that's the chicken sandwich, because I hate everything else there.
Culver's,
I can eat
don't think they
anything
have
at
that here.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Culver's is actually a very rare thing in the US as well. It's not everywhere here either. It is a Wisconsin thing, because they're all about cheese. So I must say, I do love eating their cheese curds and shit. Because I love cheese. I can pretty much eat anything at Five Guys except for the mushrooms, of course. I hate mushrooms. I don't believe that they're a food. They're slimy, they're ridiculous, and they're disgusting. I can eat anything at Taco Bell as well. Even the quote-unquote vegetarian menu, which is them just loading whatever you ordered with beans instead of meat. And I do like beans. I gotta say, beans is just like
You can still use these.
the protein-based potato, I guess. That's all it really is to me.
Beans are good. Yeah, I also like beans.
Yeah. Pinto, specifically, mash, with like a good sauce and like a taco, very, very classy. I imagine it's like what the Queen would have been eating when she was alive. She's like, I'm gonna have Taco Bell with the pinto beans. Wait a minute! No! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Not Taco Bell, but there is a McDonald's built by the Queen in London specifically for her. And it's like Royal Donald's, I believe, something like that. And it's like the second largest McDonald's in the world. And it's ridiculous the things they would make for her.
Is this for real?
I'll give you a fair
It's for real.
The Queen's McDonald's.
The Royal McDonald's, I believe, is what they would call it. But yes, she loved it so much. She had one specifically built for her, I believe, in the central part of the UK. So if like she was doing something specific and wasn't close to the castle, she would go there. And of course, it was open to the public, but it was like specific people hired specifically for this McDonald's, specifically for her, that had the possibility of making foods specifically in her taste range, I guess, but still being a McDonald's. Kind of like Gordon Ramsay, how he loves In-N-Out, like, a lot. According to his autobiography, he has it like 3 times a week.
In-N-Out Burger. Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, yes. I know, right? I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I was like, the man who screams at people for making food taste like shit eats fast food? And often? More often than me? Like, what? Ridiculous. But very interesting. It's very interesting learning about just these people you look so highly upon. And just realizing they're just as disgusting as every other human out there. In some way, shape, or form. And it doesn't exactly dissuade me from like liking them or anything, but it is very interesting. You know? Ooh, flowers.
Yeah, celebrities, their shit stinks too, right? Because they eat too much junk food.
It just reminds me of this meme that someone showed me in high school. It's like hot girls shit too, and it's disgusting. It's like, okay, okay. I was showing it, and I was just like, I never thought that they didn't. What do people think this? And my buddy was just like, nah, man, it's just a joke. It got me thinking. Maybe there are people who think this. There's people in certain areas that believe people around them just don't do the same things as them.
I'm not ready yet.
Especially fans.
This was Allybug saying here. As a Mexican, I know I should like beans more, but I don't. Lamau, I love how excited he got. I'm learning a lot today. Macadik? What's that?
Wait. You don't like all beans? Or just a specific type of bean? There's no way you can't like all beans. They're not the same. Are you telling me you really don't like all beans? Like black, pinto, baby gravy? Which is not a good thing to say, considering there are people out there that have turned it into a nasty term.
Baby gravy?
Baby gravy beans? Yeah, it means cum in America.
Ah, yes, baby. Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, people are disgusting here. But I don't doubt that they're nasty everywhere else. It's just, this is where I live. So, this is what I get.
Yep.
I'm not the one who's gonna roll their corpses into the river this time.
You don't go out and request beans? What do you, what? What does that even mean? Like what, you like go to Moe's and you're just like, fuck your beans. Keep them to your filthy ass self. Yeah, Moe's up there. Mac.
Did you say Mo?
The Southwest. Yeah, Moe's. The Southwest Grill.
Oh.
The burrito place. I made a fool of myself one day in there. I walked in for what they call the stack, but at Taco Bell they call it the crunch stack. And I walked in and I was like, I'll have the crunch wrap. And the lady just stared at me like I was speaking wizard talk to her, and I was just like, what am I saying it wrong? What's going on? I said it like 8 times to her with confidence. I look over at the sign and it says stack. I'm just like, I'll have a burrito. I couldn't admit defeat. I just changed the completely different food.
What's that? I'm paid up.
Like, I wasn't being mean to her. I was just in my head thinking, what am I saying that isn't like getting across? I don't understand. Because they didn't seem to also speak English. But I never ask people if they understand. Mainly because they don't care. But I was just like, what is wrong? What am I saying wrong? And when I saw the board, the menu, I was just like, oh god. I'm speaking Taco Bell over here, not Moe's.
To the sandstorm to the north.
Sandstorm, eh? Yeah, this must have turned you down. Told you some rubbish about the
Allybug says, I don't go out and request beans.
Yeah. Well, What can a sorcerer do to me that
Well,
I
Allie,
hasn't already?
your taste buds change every 5 years. Maybe you should give them a try again.
There's an old chapel near there, an auspicious spot to begin a new adventure.
Good. Gather whatever you need. I'll fetch Thaisa and meet you there.
Ha! This is
Rice,
wonderful.
rice,
Like
Allie,
times
that's
never
common.
Well, gotta
Rice
say,
isn't
rice
even
is pretty damn
specific
nice.
to you. Rice is eaten by every culture. Oops, no, that's a skull. I don't want to
Gotta
delete
vouch
that.
for rice. Gotta vouch for rice. Damn, I love me some rice. What did he say?
I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know.
I've been saying a lot of things.
A lot.
You gotta be more specific.
Oh, you have a gun?
Fargo. Well, like Fargo, the show? That's a good show. If you anything you're gonna watch, go watch Fargo. All of them. Watch all of them. There's a new one coming out too this year on Netflix, I believe. Watch them. They're fucking insane.
I heard real good things. But
They're based on real things that
happened.
happened. They're based on real stories that happened. So, remember that when you're watching it and thinking, wow, that's insane. Holy shit.
Too busy eating my quesadilla. That's a big quesadilla. Alley bug. You've been noshing on that for quite some time. Sounds satisfying.
Sounds like she ordered an extremely large pizza and just folded it in half, and she's been working at it this entire time.
Do I get my horse yet?
No. Maybe? No. Meet Lorath and... Wait, is that the same mission as you? Yeah. Lorath at the chapel.
Slow. I don't know, man.
No. You don't get the horse yet. I'll tell you when we get the horse.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm still in Act 3.
You'll know when we get the horse anyways. Well, you're getting close, I'll tell you that. We're in the area where we get to the completion of it.
I would like it'd be good to get the horse before I need to end the stream tonight. I am going a little overtime. I just want to see if I can get my horse.
As you have been doing with Diablo.
Yeah, you know, what can I say? If that's not an endorsement of Diablo, I don't know what is. Oh, that's the sand dunes part. It's cool. Nice look. Nice footsteps.
Japan was real lucky, you know. They got those spicy Lilith burgers. I was so jealous. Didn't come here in America.
Oh, camels.
Mother's burgers are only for the Japanese.
Mother's burgers? Seriously?
So the spicy Lilith burgers, they were only advertised in the Burger Kings at the Japan. And in case I haven't been, I'm very, very into Japan. My plan eventually is to just move there and live there forever until my death.
It's a good plan.
Become a citizen over there and just I don't know, go into work for the radiation plant or whatever. Rejoice, skeletons, for you are dead.
I feel like that was a reference to 311.
311?
The big earthquake they had. back in 2011, March of 2011. The one that caused that gigantic tsunami.
What reference? What did I say?
Well, you talk
I don't
about
think I
Japan, and then you say you just end up working at a radiation. What is radiation?
The moment we stepped inside,
Oh,
Dario
they have a
got desperate,
plutonium
but her screams
uh,
are only a whisper now.
This is what
reactor
Hey, thanks, Alex.
her influence will
that
be.
provides energy to 3/4 of the island. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the reactor itself is maintained
Not
by
intel.
the world's largest and smartest supercomputer, and it data tracks and basically does everything besides the physical work that the humans would need to do. And there's YouTubers out there that have gotten permissions to like see how strong the computer is and have played games that are like known for being ridiculously large at their maximum settings. But
They just go
every
over there
other
just to load up a PC game on the supercomputer.
basically,
The thing that runs like the nuclear plant.
yep. And to make it worse, this computer sits 2 levels above the reactor, and it's in the middle of the building. So it's not visited often either. It gets like maintenance and health checks every other month by, I believe, 2 workers in case of leaks. So when the YouTubers, I believe, who did this for their videos, like, they had to wait a month whilst they did checks on everything in the building to ensure they would be safe. Beautiful dog.
I am.
Now, if I do go over there,
Whether she'll
or
join
when
us
I
or not.
do, when I do,
Every part
sorry,
of me wants to
When
walk
you
through
do.
that stone and draw
when I
Iris'
do,
blood.
I actually do plan on just joining
Perhaps he is counting on my vengeance to
the
lead me
dairy
back to him,
farm for
so he can finish what
the
he
government,
started.
because
It is safer
the
for
island's too
everyone
big for
if
cow
I
farm.
stay.
No
So they
shame in
have
that.
land
It's the wise choice.
in the mainland of
We'll
China
bring you his hat.
for all their cows, their dairy product, their meat, not their meat, their red meat. And well, they have 2. There's the dairy farm, and then there's the slaughter farm. I would go and work for the dairy farm. As much as I love eating cows, I don't think I want to kill cows because I think they're cute.
Moo.
But I will gladly eat them.
Moo.
Uh,
That's a sad cow after hearing you say that.
Both of us drink. I do have a soda from Chick-fil-A earlier. Because I did go to bed. I'll take a sip.
I hope you've lined your pockets with healing drafts. If not, help
There,
yourself to the
now
ones
you
I keep
happy?
on old Isabella here. Storm's going to get worse too.
The
I can
doggo is
smell it.
so
When it
eepy.
starts to kick up, we'll have to
What?
find something
You
to
like
shelter
missing the
us.
CNR for
There'll be
creepy?
nothing left
The dog's
of
not
us but
creepy.
bones and stories.
Yeah, what does EP mean?
Cheapy?
He's
Like
doing
sheep?
his
Like sheepdog?
crossed paw. That's his signature move.
Before he takes on the raid boss?
Yes. Yes.
Meet Mashif outside. Oh, fuck. That's right. You gotta do this. That's right. Completely forgot that we were doing this. Yeah, this quest is, I don't know, 20 minutes long? Unless he gives us a progress save. So I don't know how deep you want to get into this quest.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna end in, I think, a boss fight, maybe 2.
More time.
I'm going to assume, because it's quite large, that it might. I would hope it has checkpoints, like majority of the other larger ones do. So, I guess we'll see. And then, yeah.
I'll take a dip. I'll take a dip inside, but may not finish. I probably should wrap up fairly soon. But yeah, I just want to see what Mashif has to say for himself.
This is going to be a trek to remember. Eh?
So when we start with Mashif, there's definitely no turning back. Not until what he does is over. And you'll see what it is we're doing. Trying to be as uninformative as I can so you're not spoiled. Because I don't like spoiling things for people.
Are you getting hurt too?
Yes, it's the storm. If we just keep up with him, he'll continue moving.
The winds are turning angry. Follow me.
Oh my, the camel stopped moving, but he kept going. I did not recognize that. That's weird. Alright.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on, Mashif. Plus the way.
It is the gods favor our journey, friend. Share a drink with me, Descartes. A toast to another life or death adventure.
Oh yeah, so, you know, I would do that. Become a dairy farmer over there.
I won't turn down such
They get paid a lot more than they do in the US, unfortunately.
Seems it's time.
Primarily because you would wake up wherever you live in Japan, take a boat to the mainland China, take a bus to the farm, and then work, you know? And then do that again to go home. And as tedious as that sounds, I don't mind long traveling between home and work. Because it's just this moment of quiet calmness, I guess. So...
Solitudinal. EP equals sleepy. I got you.
I thought it meant sheepy.
This way, quickly.
The little tornado things, don't let them touch you. They will hurt
Oh yeah, I
like
got
a
pushed back
real
by one.
bastard. They're quite bastards.
That's there though.
What's wrong?
I left my pipe back in the chapel. We must go back and get it.
Oh man, if you turn your back now, I'll be the first to bury a blade in it.
Ha.
Bah, fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Descartes. You know I won't.
You just want him to go back for his pipe? Screw that.
Come on then.
So, how's your area right now? I understand there's some really bad wildfires going on
Yes.
in Canada that's like affecting New York, and good for them. Fuck them. No, I don't hate New Yorkers. I just don't like New York. Nothing against them though. But I understand that it's affecting them pretty bad. Like, they're being recommended not to even go outside, so kind of wondering how it's going over for you.
Air quality was really bad, like middle of the week, but it's gotten a lot better. Like today it helped that it wasn't like a hot sweltering day. It was overcast and it rained. But yeah, for most of the week, air quality was just like not good.
Time to move. Follow me.
Fishy, fucking you bastard!
Raider.
Rome's not done with us yet. This way.
Oh, I got
Fuck, I got hit by one of the tornadoes.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god! They're like.
I've been taking a lot of damage.
What's funny? What did I say that was funny?
Do you remember the
Why are you laughing, Allie? Hey, leveled. Nice.
across this world since
Oh baby.
seen things you wouldn't believe.
Oh baby.
But it was never quite the same.
A comment about new. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit divided. My buddy today, we went to go see Transformers. You know, you talk a little before the movies.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "We're gonna go to New York one day." I was like, "No, I'm not. I don't want to ever visit New York." Like, it's just the quality of life living over there that does not persuade me that it's good. And I'm not really into, you know, experiencing food from restaurants. So like people telling me, "Oh, the food there is great," doesn't exactly seal the deal for me. And I told him I plan on visiting Japan. Most definitely before I decide to move there. And he was like, "I will be surprised if you visit Japan before New York." And I just looked at him and was like, "Why would that be a surprise? I just told you I'm never going to visit New York."
Yeah.
Like, the crime rate is bad there. Just because it's gotten better does not mean it's great.
Such an intriguing place was hidden beyond the
Oh, this
storm.
place is cool.
A relic from the
Oh,
old days
yeah.
of Kyrgyzstan, maybe. Lost
The
to
old
time,
kingdom of some other guy that decided,
He must hold some treasure.
I don't know, to die or something. What the fuck? What?
Don't move.
Is it daytime in your world? It's like pitch black for me.
You've grown
Oh,
fearful
really?
in your old
That's-
age, my friend.
I thought they
But
were to
worry
match
not.
up the time
I
of
will
day.
stay put.
Interesting.
Fascinating. Your thing looks like an oasis.
Elias
It looked like
chose
I'm
them to join his anointed
in hell. I just showed up to Spawn's house and now I'm gonna kick open his door. Oh, we got a progress save, I believe.
I think so.
And not to spoil anything on story-wise, we're not halfway through this quest.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean about being a long quest. The trek through the sandstorm was just like the appetizer.
It was really just us getting
Yeah, it was us getting to the doorstep of the quest itself.
It was what anime would call a filler episode. Entertaining in its own way, but not to the lore.
Okay, well, if we did get a save, I'm pretty confident we did get a checkpoint of some sort. We can make this a stopping point. I think that's a good place to stop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's up to
good.
you, man.
It's a
I mean,
new-
of course, I could play all night.
Oh, I know.
but-
I know you could. I am going to. If I leave the game, you just stay where you are, right? Or does it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna be like, oh, this mission's done for you. What the fuck are you here for? Yeah. Promoted to party leader.
There you go. Well, and look at me in the main menu. I got the bared arms and shoulder, looking risque, looking like a ruffian. But I got like a pile of skulls on my left shoulder. Looking pretty cool. Still got the puppy on my back, and still got the Oculus on my face.
Ah, the good doggo. Rascals. What the fuck is a rascal?
Go to
Like
sleep,
a
you
rat?
silly rascals. Badass.
Scandinavian rat?
Let's go back to Chat Town to wrap things up. Well, Alley Bug, thanks so much for hanging out for the entire stream, beginning to end. Very, how do you say?
Unusual thing.
Unusual. No.
How courageous of you.
Allie's like, so brave. Here's your purple star.
Hey, watching Father Mac improves your life.
I'm Lil Miss No Life. Of course, I'm here. Top fave streamer. Oh, Alley Bug. I do appreciate it. Lazy, I appreciate the co-op and the good conversations. I can barely speak now after streaming for 2.5 hours, which is like
Hey,
no time at all.
anytime.
It's like
Anytime.
anytime.
I
man.
love playing with friends. Think it's cool to play with you. Talk to you.
Excellent.
Without, me typing everything.
Kenny, thank you for sticking around as well, being on the lurk or hovering, as it were. Thank you all, much appreciated. Trying to get into the habit of doing a raid, so let's find a victim. Who do we raid?
Sort of the same as Allie. You're one of my 3 favorite streamers. One of the 3 I actually only watch. And I know I've mentioned that to you before.
Possibly. Who's your other? Who's the other top 2? Is it Sadger? One of them?
So, depending on who's on,
Mm-hmm.
normally you guys aren't on at the same time.
Yeah.
Sagire is a bit easier because he streams for pretty much ever.
Yeah.
But you and Audi don't normally, or Audi, don't normally stream at the same times. So I always catch you guys. And then when you get off, normally Sagire gets on.
Mm-hmm.
Or has been on for like 6 hours already. But you, Audi, and Sagire, I always will stop doing whatever I'm doing to watch.
Oh, awesome. And yeah, I totally forgot. Yes, I think you discovered me through Audi. That's how it started.
Yeah, and then you, and I basically discovered Sagire, but I discovered Sagire through you. This was during...
Dark Tide had just come out.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I mainly played with Sagire, I believe. But that's just because he was on like every day, which he still kind of is. That dude has a lot of energy, but he burns himself out.
Yeah, I feel like he's on nearly 5 days a week.
Yeah,
It's like 5
yeah.
days,
Sometimes it's 4, depending on how bad he burns himself. I do notice he does lose stamina throughout the week. Right now, he's been gone for 2 days, but he's going to be back for the game events. Not Diablo, but I can't remember what he called it. Some type of public event for Twitch that he was asked to be a part of.
Must be nice to be invited to some little special event like that. Yeah, sounds cool. Might have to ask him about it next time I'm in his stream.
I believe he said he'll be streaming tomorrow or later this morning. He's been doing that a lot recently. He's been getting on in the mornings. It's insanity. Another thing I couldn't do as a streamer that you guys do is putting all this time into play for all these hours. Meanwhile, recording allows me to take breaks, even throughout the day.
Yeah. When you're live, you're live. There's an easiness to that, actually. You don't have to worry about editing, post-production.
Yeah, but I don't edit, you know. I let everybody see everything I do, whether it be angry or happy or stupidity or lost. Something, okay. Looking at Sagire's Discord, something called SGF Main Show.
SGF
Summer Game Fest. Is a part of the Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
Games. I actually don't think he was asked for that. I believe if you submit your link to Twitch saying you want to be partnered for it, they give you something specific you can give to your viewers that they can click and help with, I guess, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. It's charities. Charities.
Okay.
Make it.
SGF.
I make it on the list. I'm a cry. What?
I made it on the list. I make it on the list. I'm a cry. Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about my list for streamers? I always drop time
yeah.
for?
Maybe that's what. Allybug was.
I do try and watch yours all the time, Allie. The difficulty is you start streaming either when I'm recording or I'm dead, like just in my bed sleeping. Alarm won't wake me. Cat won't wake me. Dog won't wake me. Roommate could come in and like punch me in the thigh. I won't wake up. You stream normally for me the middle of my day, so I'm like passed out. Audie streams normally usually 3/4 in, so I've already woken, had food, or played games, and then, you know, Mac gets on for me at 12, so 12 to 2. Nobody's on at that time, which is great. Not like it would change anything anyways. Always watch Mac, always watch Mac. He is the father, praise him. Praise be Mac. And yes, I am talking about experience. My roommates have hit me before to try and wake me up. It does work. I'm not that easy. I'm not that hard to wake up. And then of course Sagire just plays forever. He's on quite long. It's not hard to miss him.
It's interesting what Allybug said. That's the danger of like when you're talking about when you're in this conversation about like, oh, who are my top 3 or 5 streamers, and then you have other people in earshot. You gotta play the politician game, right? You gotta be like, okay, you're all my favorite streamers. I can't pick any one of you. It's just so hard to pick. You gotta play the political game.
Nah, I'm not that nice. I'm not that deceptive either. I'm pretty straight.
You're just straight up. Sorry, folks. These are my top 3.
If I have the time.
This guy, and this girl. Everybody else, you know.
Oh, Sagire just
orbit.
popped in to hear how he's literally one of the top 3 for me. By the way, Sagire, it's me, Lazy, or Morph, as we've clarified for you to call me.
Hey, Sagire, welcome in. Speak of the devil.
I'm explaining to him how I always catch him and Audie no matter what, and then you stream for very long periods of time, which is why I think you burn out easily. So it's very nice to catch you because you're pretty much available once everybody else is done.
Sagire's earlobes were tingling when he booted up Twitch, and then he just came over this way. It's like I sense somebody's talking about me.
He woke up and sneezed and was like, "Who's speaking of me at this hour?" Who's
like, screw the politics.
My sleep.
Keep it straight for the top 5. Everybody else kind of moves around depending on what they stream.
That's another thing, and I've told this to Sagire a bunch of times. As soon as I like you, no matter what it is I catch you playing, I pretty much will watch anything you play afterwards. I'm very easy to please. I'm not like normal people.
That's music.
Yeah, I was mentioning that to
streamers' ears.
Mac Sagire, the Game Awards or the whatever, the SG something. Was telling him about it. But
yeah, Sagire, congrats on being invited to that event that Lazy was telling me about. SGF, that's the thing, Summer Games Fest. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, the Sagire Games Fest.
The Sagire, yeah. they made a big typo there.
SGF, the Sagire Fest.
I'm just streaming it. Don't downplay. Hype it up. Hype it. It's the Sagire Game Fest. Own it. But yes, thank you for popping in. You as well, Some Avoid Gaming. We were just in the middle of a little, we're just doing a little epilogue here. I was getting ready to raid somebody. Just did a little Diablo 4 co-op. But yeah, I want to thank you all for stopping by, and I guess I'll be seeing you all next week at some point. But have a wonderful weekend. Oh, I haven't said who we're gonna raid. Unless Sagire, you're gonna go live soon. You'd be an easy target. You'd be an easy target for us.
Totally not planned.
Next showcase starts in like 9 hours. I ain't starting. Okay. You gotta save yourself.
Cool. Hanging out with you, Mac. Cool talking. Tuesday, hit me up if you want to do co-op again.
I'll be back Tuesday. I'm probably thinking it's not gonna be a complete flush of Diablo 4 next week. I might pop in like a different game, but I'll decide.
Like Dead Space.
That was
the game I've been waiting you to beat.
I was supposed to do that this week, and I was like, ugh. The new game smell is still in my nostrils, so I had to give it to Diablo 4. But yeah, perhaps Dead Space remake next week sometime. But first, let's end the night and let's raid Omega Rob X. I haven't raided this fella for a while. He's a very cheerful guy, very nice. He's playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That's not the new one. It's like he's playing the first game, which is all good. So let's head on over. Let's make a low-key raid. You don't need to Survivor's the new one, yes. Let's make it low key. Let's just say hello. No need to spam chat with, well, you can if you want. Mac and cheese.
Spread the
propaganda.
holy gospel.
Yeah, the holy
Mac.
gospel. All right, raid is ready. Good night, guys. I'll see you over there. Take care.